Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with Deepa. So today is day 70 of solving daily problems on LeetCode. Now let us see what today's problem is. So today's problem is longest palindrome. So palindrome means that if we traverse the string in reverse order, then also we get the original string. For example, if I take the example of nitin, so if you see that every character in this, if I will traverse from the back, it will still remain nitin. So these kind of strings are called palindrome. Now what we have to do is we are given string, and out of that string we have to decide whether what's the longest palindrome string we can make out of those letters. Okay, and it is given that it is case sensitive, which means that small a and capital A both are different. So if I see the example number 1, which consists of a b c c c and d d. Now in this string, if I see, for the example of nitin, if I see that in this string I can see that n occurs 2 times and t occurs 2 times. So the first takeaway from this problem is that we will try to take the characters which are occurring in even frequencies in the given string. Okay, like in the given example, c is occurring 4 times, so I can take c, and d is occurring 2 times, so I can take d also. Now next step is that next here you can see that t is coming in between from left and from right. So which means that t will not affect our palindrome string. So to check this, what we will do, we will keep a check that if there is some character with odd frequency, then I will add 1 to my last string so that my answer becomes the maximum possible string. uh, let's take an example. If I take n equals to 2, t equals to 2, then my string size will be 4. But I have a single character which I add in between of my string, so it will not affect the palindrome sequence. That's why my answer becomes 5. As I can see in example, if I take these 4 and these 2, my longest string will be 6. But if I add one of those, either A or B, then it will become a string of 7. So longest possible palindrome string can be 7. So for this, what we will do, that we will create an unordered map first, which will be of char and integer type, which will store the frequency for each character in my string. Okay, for char c in s, what we will do, we will inside our unordered map, we will increment its value. Now what we will do, we will again traverse our string, let's say char c in s, and if my unordered map contains the number modulo 2 equals to 0. This means that I can take the whole string. So my answer size plus equals to what is present at MP of C. Now otherwise it means that it is a odd number. Okay, so in that case I can subtract 1 from it. Let's say if the C is occurring 5 times, then I can subtract 1 and make it 4, because I can take the 4 characters to make my string palindrome. So my answer will add equals to MP of C minus 1. And as I told you that if it is an odd string, then we can also take a single string. So keep track of that odd number. What we will do, we will make a boolean variable check here true, that yes, we have taken some odd string into my answer. And let me declare the check here. Initially it will be false, and let us also declare our answer, which is initially equals to 0. Okay, so next what we will do, we will at last check that if check becomes true inside the loop. So what I will do, okay, now I will add my answer equals to 1, and at last I will just return my answer. Okay, so now let us try to run this code. Okay, it is producing wrong result. Let's see what we are missing here. For Karen C. Okay, we are traversing for every character. Let's traverse in our unordered map. Okay, Karen C. Okay, let's take the auto here, auto variable auto it in my unordered map, and now I can just check in my unordered map so that I do not check again and again for similar characters in the string. Okay, let's make it it. Okay, now let's check this. It is giving some error that overload operator for type unordered map char int. Okay, here what we can do is we can take two variables. First will be our string, character will be character C equals to it dot first. Then I can take the int occurrence as it dot second. Okay, so now I can check that if occurrence is occurrence modulo 2 equals to 0, then in that case I can just simply add my occurrence to my answer, and otherwise you just subtract 1 from my occurrence and add that number. Okay, so now let's check it this. Now it is producing correct output, and we need not to define the char here because it is of no use. Now let us run this code again. So as you can see, it is accepted. Now let's just submit this to test for other test cases also. So we have solved today's problem of the day on LeetCode. I hope this video solution was clear to you. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please leave it in the comment section. Like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to get daily notification about the videos I'm posting here. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.